Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is Raventhorn, and you are watching Malagor Part 3 as we continue on to our conquest of the Southlands, destroying off the Bloody Hands, as well as you'll see here that we just defeated Wurzag and the Great Green Prophet. If you haven't checked out the previous videos, please go ahead and do that now, because you'll be kind of confused doing that. And as well, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit the little icon there in the bottom right hand of your screen. That is the subscription button. I do need subscribers. It lets me know how well I'm doing. And recently I've been doing a lot of research into videos. A lot of people don't think about this, but subscriptions really do matter for the first part of getting going on YouTube, as well as the like buttons. It just tells us how much if we should be doing something different, or how the video is going. It really means a lot. So if you're watching this just this far, please go ahead and give me a like or a subscribe. I really appreciate it, and the positive influence that this is bringing into everything that I've seen just in this past week of starting has been amazing, and I'm looking forward to just continuing this on and giving you guys great content. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and get playing. So, we're going ahead and hit the intern, and I should have been doing this as while we talked, but neither here nor there. How's your guys' week going? It's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. We're almost to the weekend. Got a war going on here with Clan Carcassonne and Clan Skier. Alright, mission here. Pest control. Carry out a successful assassination attempt, wound, or kill following character Malagor Backbiter. It's probably this guy right here. Yep, that's him. Potion of foolhardiness. I really don't have anything to kill him off with. We can't do a hero, so sorry, we're gonna have to go past that. We do have a level up, and let's see here. Bloodlust. Yeah, I think we'll totally take that. 10% speed, plus 5 melee attack, plus 20% armor piercing damage, and that's anyone that's within 40 meters. Because I'm playing this as a true caster, just having him being able to buff all his troops in front of him will be great, especially when we can get some bestigors, gore units going on. Like I said, we're going to continue on our pillage over here. We're actually going to poof over to Grunty Mingle, as I want to kill off the Bloody Hands before they can confederate with the orcs. That's probably going to mean going in there against their full garrison. They are mustering, and we're replenishing a little bit. Maybe they'll come out and attack us. Maybe not. Yes, they are going to come out with a full stack. We will fight this. Let's do this. I've also tweaked some of the settings in my computer, moved my game over to the SSD drive. Hopefully it won't have so many pauses and stutters. Especially with the loading screens and everything like that. So I'm not going to go ahead and gamble because, well, I think we're good right here with 38 out of 50. Deployment. We'll use these Ungors to give us a nice screening tactic of spears. They won't last very long against those savage orcs, but it'll buy us just enough time for our axemen to get around the flanks possibly and bite into them. This is a very narrow causeway, especially with the well, I can't really tell you what this place is. I've been always very confused because we'll have these huge trees, and then we look down here and there's more trees, little regular sized trees. Where are we? Is this magic? With the orcs and the dwarves, it always made sense because you're just in the tunnels, but with here, it's very confusing. Doesn't make a huge amount of difference. I mean, it's just a narrow causeway. Uh, but it's just interesting to look at. Really nice, just really nice to play around with, get into the lore, the the way stances and everything like that. This is their answer to the Wood Elves. Basically corrupting and polluting the magic of the way stones. Keep on going, keep moving, keep moving. We got some Savage Orc Rider boys. They're advancing forward where their melee line is remaining back, so we may send our wolves out to maybe take advantage of that, because we can run really fast with them. You can see 93 speed. Malagor is rather hurt from the last battle. However, we should be okay as long as we don't let him get into melee. We'll use his spells. I've recently been watching Contact. If you'd use Vile Tide... Sorry, I've been watching some tips and tricks. Yeah, we'll just give a nice little charge off. Anyways, Malagor, if you use his ability Vile Tide, it gives Discouraged. Minus 12 leadership, which just is going to be really, really helpful. We're going to get those... Let's go ahead and go pin these orcs.
Chaos! Feed our flesh!
Orc Biggins on the right flank, so we'll move over our big units.
Ungors! Bath! Soyuz Ark! Soyuz!
Get the going, get the going, get the going!
Ungors!
Alright, first and foremost, let's go ahead and do a nice little devolve. That's going to be a lot of damage for a lot of those guys. And then... let's go ahead and plop down a Vile Tide, because these guys are outnumbered, so that might really... That'll eat into their leadership bonus.
Malagor! Ungors! Akash Ak!
Alright, how's our dogs doing here? Let's get them over here in that flank. And we've killed off their leader, so that's going to hurt their morale even more. And look at them crumble.
Ungors! Akash Ak!
Sorry there, I was checking my phone. Some weird update.
Gargoon!
Alright, let's use another Vile Tide, because we got these Biggins. That should hurt them. Use our archers to peg these Savage Orcs in the rear.
Ungors! Ark! Zargubabab!
We actually do need to help that left flank.
Twelder!
I forgot, I didn't know that was a... Oh, I forgot we got that scroll that lets us do some damage.
Ungors! Karchaos! Saw Musra!
Alright, we got them kind of going on the run. So let's move up ahead here, and we'll be able to use that scroll. That's a really far range ability. Look at that. We'll go ahead and pop that at,
Ungors!
those Savage Orcs. They're tough. They are tough.
Fargaldart! Daxi! Laxayak!
And that is how the cookie crumbles. It was tough because we did have lower, a lower unit amount. But just with Malagor's buffs, with the Minotaur helping us out, that Beastmen Giant, and of course the Hounds, just being a much tougher unit than so many other people give them credit for in the SFO mod, it's really useful to use them. And I think we will devour the captives just to take up a little bit of replenishment. I probably should have continued on fighting them in battle. I didn't know if so sometimes when you get captured in that stance, I know you'll be completely taken out, but if apparently when the attacker does it, they can still get away. It's a underway battle. Alright, so, Malagor, the Dark Omen, the Icons of Vilification. Raid any region belonging to the following race of the Empire with the following Lord's Army: Malagor, the Dark Omen. Description. There is a reason that Malagor is depicted as the arch foe of Sigmar in tales and on wood carvings throughout the Empire. He is the Dark Omen that despises all gods in opposition to his ruinous masters. But it is Sigmar he loathes the most, so we're better to strike than at the Sigmarite cult's heartland, Reichland. Let the uncloven folk who dwell within the borders of Reichland know that the Crow Father now stalks the lands. If we do that, we get total favor plus 1500. Dark Moon. We will actually do this because all damage units will be fully replenished. That's very useful for us because, poof, right now, fully replenished, ready to go to fight, because we are going to have a really tough fight with the garrison. I can see some Orc Boar boys and Savage Orc Boar begins. And we need another one of those. And in actuality, I would not mind getting some more space for some Ungors with axes, because you can see here that the Ungor Spearmen actually have poor leadership, so they will break and run a lot quicker than their brethren with the axes. So while even the ones with the shields have, well, they're just Ungors with shields. So let's see, you two are the most. Need these axes. And let's, yeah, we'll, man, that's gonna be devastating. Yeah, we'll get that. These are beasts. They are not nice. Those things will charge into a front line and just tear through them. So we will get those eventually. I need more money. Alright, let's see. This would be pretty cheap for us to do. We only need 2 to upgrade that. And this is going to give horde growth on armies and province. Plus 2 tribal call. That is actually decent, and the rating income bonus. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if we can't spend any of our stuff here. Growth. I think I already have that. Let's check one thing before we go on to the next thing. No, we do not have the dough, and that would take 1,500 and 157. Nope. I think we'll be okay with just to completely deplete our money as well as our dark favor. We'll just wait. And they're going... So we were spotted. I will actually decline the attack, let them go past. Let's see, they're taking attrition now. They're gonna run back. So I didn't get a chance to recruit those 2 axemen, but I will be fully replenished.
Enough, Conrad!
Ambush success chance, 15%.
Enough, Conrad! Father!
Okay, I want to stay in range of the town, but I don't really want to, because I wanted to steal that from them. Let them go fast, and then we can always destroy them as we need. It's not a hard fight. I actually wouldn't mind them. Well, let's get closer here. I do want to get my axeman if I can. And can't build anything here. You don't get to build anything, it's just you get to upgrade them. And then it just gives random bonuses, gives a little bit of income, and just gives us a base of operations where we can poof back to if we had to. Just a fallback point, really. So this time we will fight because we are fully replenished. Getting a couple battles tonight. Okay. Just setting a timer here, guys. Okay.
Cloven ones.
We're just going to go full tilt, charge their main line. Looks like their strongest units are on that left flank, so we will have our axemen charging there.
Nasa Musa. Ungors. Beastmen.
This isn't really what I would recommend doing all the time with the Beastmen, but because I kind of want to just be hitting them and move on, I don't want to waste too much time with this. Their archers should fall back. You have to remember to save this replay. I'm doing more thumbnail work. You guys might have seen that with one of my other videos. Really trying to just do better in general. I'd love to hear any feedback you guys have for it. And charge forward. And we will toss a nice devolve. I want to do it at least where it's going to do some good amount of damage. And let's move up, and we can pop that Bloodlust. But let's also do that right there. That's going to catch some of our units. Not.
Xidax.
Yeah, it hit.
Soyuz Ark. Hrothgar. Malagor.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, never got those.
Taxi. Agash. Ark. Good Dallas. Ark.
Never got those guys going. Okay, the dogs are killing them. Let's get our other units going here.
Malagor.
Need to get over here. Get some spells.
Angles. Rafka. Now go mub. Angles.
Let's keep going, keep going.
Dog I ran. Angles. Akash. Gorbor. Slash. Slash.
I never get. This is such a long cooldown in the beginning. I never get to pop it because my battles don't last very long.
Angles. This house
And here comes the Minotaur. Yeah, and that broke him. That little charge is catching him. Alright. Just under 4 minutes. No, just over 4 minutes. I'm sorry. Just had to take. Okay, take that replenishment again. We're finished off. It's so random. I never know what actually triggers it. Like, I know that there's probably someone out there probably could tell me, well, this is why they were finished off, but they're the ones that discovered me. So I didn't ambush them. They just had to, you know, I broke their army, of course, but they're there. Okay, we just got Beastly Stupor. Mission aborted. Chaos stirs. Storm clouds gather in the north. There are rumors that the barbarous tribes residing in the shadow of chaos have ceased striving against each other for the attention of the dark gods, and are instead banding together, suckling at the teat of chaos. The hordes grow in strength. It seems only a matter of time before the dam breaks and a tide of ruin bursts forth to engulf the old world, corrupting or destroying all in its path. Marshal your strength, nurturing the sinews of war. Build your walls high, gather warriors to your banner, and temper them in the crucible of battle, so that when the time comes you may yet weather the storm. But you didn't know. I am the storm. So says Malagor. Alright, let's look at our research really quick. Nope, not going over there. We just got Beastly's Tuber, so okay. Yeah, let's add some armor. We can totally build that now. We have enough money. Huzzah! Alright, get those skills. I do remember as I was looking at this earlier, I remembered that we were going to add this to it because this is going to actually boost our leadership for all of our Gors, Ungors, Bestigors, and leadership, especially for just these Gors, the Ungors right now, sorry. Very important. Let's go ahead and go over Granti Mingol. And do you guys, you know, would you need to see all these battles? We've done 3 battles in the past 10 minutes, I think. Two battles in 10 minutes. We could do this really quickly. Yeah, we'll do this just the last remnants of the Bloody Hands, and we will get to the Southlands. I promise. We will get to the Southlands so we can stop puny orcs. Man, we have been high on gambling today. Don't gamble. It's bad for you. Charge their lines. They're and crowd that line there.
Encores!
Get them from the flank. Ooh, ouch. I forgot about those boar boys. Alright, Borgor. We need a better name for him. Borgor the Blood Gore. Oh, da, 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 da. You go help those. Alright, focus fire on those,
Encores! Laxai Ak!
Disadvantage of...
Beastmen. Uncles. Malagor.
Alright, let's get some spells going here.
Xidax. Undoors.
Oh, okay, so that actually discourages my own people too.
Dark City.
Oh!
Bar.
I want to cast my spell on your archers first.
War. Chaos. Nep.
Ooh! Ooh! Wolves, no!
Grimdark.
Run!
Angle. Dos.
Oh man, I'm so glad I looked over here.
Orc. Malagor. Darslav. Bar. Uncles. Cinque Beauty. Laxai. Beastmen. Angle. Galak. Ah.
Look at that charge damage. Yeah, granted, I know it's a goblin, but still, that's just a huge boost to that damage. Just another 105. I think he disintegrated him. Did you see that? Yeah, I forgot to save that replay. Ugh, dang it. Bad, Raventhorn, bad. Let's see, anyone in break over 100? Dude, pretty close. Need that money. Regiment of Renown. And we'll go ahead and get rid of those guys, because I do kind of want to get those. Shielded anti-large, charge fins against large foes, poison attacks, Leadership is much, much better. Much, much better. It does cost us to get them, but it's okay. We got the gold right now. And then... Crowfather. Ooh, Winds of Magic starting at plus 30. Okay. That might be pretty good there. Started. Okay, that would be good. Charge bonus for Razorgores. Might have to look into that. If we did that, we'd have to buff up this just to try and counteract it. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, this is what I really, really wanted. Unholy Resilience, plus 30% casualty replenishment rate for the Lord, and that's just Malagor. But since he's a caster, he's really squishy. So it might be really good to have that. That'd be good. That would be good. But I don't think I have the ability where I can make it larger. This unlocks this tree. Let's go ahead and get this, because I want to get Lightning Strike, because then we can actually get we can really manage who we attack with it. And that's going to be really key for us as we travel through the Empire. Granted, we won't always be the time that we're attacking, but when we do, we can control it much better. And then let's just make him a beast. I'm sorry, he is a beast. I just like that joke. Alright, can't do that. We can see if we can, you know, if there's anything worth it. The herd stones, those are only a few turns each, but that's actually really good. All characters. Not going to go into much battles. 5 turns is even I wish. We'll have to really look into these more. Let's go ahead and hit the intern. I want to test something before we log out for the night. See if we can't take over settlements that we've already raised. If it does, we might have to go back in, but I don't really think we will. Elves are confederating. No, stay weak. United Elves. Never a good thing. Chapter objective successful. The seeds of hate. They've been planted. Bonus objectives 3 out of 5. I did not look at that. Dang it. Total favor plus 2,000. 3,000 from bonus objectives. Chapter objective issued now is bitterness grows. Raise the following number of settlements. 8. From afar, the Beastmen watch the cities of man with a baleful gaze, longing to tear apart that which they so detest. And so it comes to pass. Alright, so we move over here. What can we do? We can establish outposts. That'll cost us. So we'll just search the ruins throughout the whole world. Alright, so the key with these is that anytime you lord, searches the ruins. He actually has a mini game sort of thing. So to access the old one's treasure, solve the puzzle. A die has 6 faces. May the fates keep them rolling high, especially if you're making a ward save. So the question is which of these symbols is not already shown? Or what is the, I shouldn't say not already shown, but what is this symbol right here? So, haha, got it. Turn off command.
Man's running.
Sure.
Malagor raf karud. Daref aktorgu.
Alright, well, because we did those chapter objectives and all that, what we will do is start next episode. We will port over to near Myrmidons, see if we can maybe mess around with them. They are recruiting, but we can always tempt them out and go somewhere else, see if they won't follow us around, get them in an ambush, weaken them, take over Myrmidons, get rid of it, and start our war on man. So, if you like the content, please go ahead and hit a like or subscribe button. You can also hit the icon there in the bottom right hand corner. Always appreciate it. Would love to hear from you all, either on the public Discord for SFO, the Patreons for that. I also have my own Patreon page, but I really don't, that's not a big thing right now for me at all. I'm not in this for the money. I'm just here to have fun, meet good people, build up a really nice community, and guess what? You're a part of that. So, if you're part of the community, I'd really love to hear from you. I mean, that is such a big thing. Anyways, I'll stop gushing. You guys have a great night.